that you'll get when you sign up for the HSN credit card. And I love that there's no annual fee, because then there's no pressure to always, some cards are like, oh, you got to have X amount of purchases, so then you don't pay the annual fee. We don't have an annual fee, right? So $50 you get in your account, and now this weekly deal drop is $9.99. So we're at the tail end of our weekly deal drop. They last for 7 days. It is Friday evening. A lot of you have plans on the weekend, so I want to make sure that you take advantage of this value, because this is the biggest one that Dash has done for you. It's 6 quarts. That equates to about 24 chicken wings. That equates to about 2 to 3 pounds of French fries. And it equates to, you can put a steak in here. You can put a pizza in here. We have some accessories that we can show you to make a little personal pizza, which is really great. So the colors that we have for you, there's aqua, right? And what I love, as I'm touching, now there's stuff in there. I love that it's cool to the touch, right? You have all your dials right here in the front for your time, and then for your temperature. We have it for you in white. White is right here next to me. And then we also have it for you in red. So as I'm touching the front, nothing is hot right there. As I'm grabbing the handle, nothing is hot. So that's important to point out. Kelly's on this side. I'm gonna meet her over here, because what I love about air fry, oh, popcorn sold out.
Oh boy, congrats to everybody that got it. Nice job.
That's cool. That was a really cool item.
It's a nice, healthy item.
It was a nice, great item. This is also a healthy alternative to cooking as well, because we're not using oil. So have you ever wanted to make some chicken wings? Yep. You want the crispiness to it. You want the little caramelization to it. Maybe a chicken that you want to make. You don't want to heat up your oven, and then you don't want to throw it in the fryer with all the oil. This is your alternative, because you're not cooking with oil whatsoever, but you still get the crispiness. How big is this chicken?
So this is our 5-pound chicken. So I don't want to freak anybody out with the size. It's a really nice size for a family. So if you have a family of like 2 to 4 to 6 people, to me, this is the size you want to get, because you can do a chicken, but you can do also a chicken breast, right? You can always do smaller amounts of food. Absolutely. That's why you want to get the larger size. Right. You asked for this size. Personally, I couldn't believe the value when I saw the price of it, because this is what we would sell, our smaller versions for. So you're really getting the bigger size for not the bigger price point. And so not only were we able to do this beautiful chicken with that crispy, crunchy skin, look at that exterior, but we were also able to add in some vegetables as well to it because of the size. So I do love having the option of doing a full meal. And so for me in my kitchen, if I were going to heat up my kitchen to do a chicken, 25 minutes just to preheat my oven, I'd be turning my air conditioning down about 16 notches because it gets warm when you turn on that big oven. So an alternate for me is always my air fryer oven. And that's why I love Dash, is I get my air fryer, which actually fries my food using heated air. Not heated oil. So think about that. If you're somebody that does fry using oil every now and again, or you do it quite often and you wish you didn't, get an air fryer. Maybe you haven't done it yet. Maybe tonight's your chance to try it. You're getting our deluxe air fryer, and you're still gonna get the crispy crunchy. Because I believe that we're all sort of addicted to it a little bit. Like, I love a good potato chip. I love a crunch.
I love a good fry.
I love a good French fry. But I don't want to eat the oil. It's just like we talked about with the popcorn, right? And the unprocessing of your food.
Well, and we're talking about when you're heating up your conventional oven, and I don't know how hot it is where you're living right now, but I know here in Florida we're hitting triple digits. I know they're hitting triple digits in Texas. The last thing you want to do is heat up your oven that's going to heat up your entire kitchen. This way you're not getting all that heat, right? I'm not firing up a big item, right? This is something that is smaller. You can sit this on your countertop if you want, or if you can stow it away. It doesn't weigh a lot. It weighs 15 pounds. So just because it has such a large capacity, don't think this is something that, it's 2 people are going to have to carry it. It weighs 15 pounds.
Yeah, it's nice and lightweight.
And then the accessories. I love to point this out because when we launched this weekly deal drop, so many people were picking up the accessories.
I would be shocked if those weren't gone by this evening, those accessories.
Between that and the cookbook, there's also a cookbook that there's 50 left in the accessories. Yeah, and there's 200 cookbooks. And the cookbook, by the way, if I can pique your interest a little bit, I just want to give you the opportunity to get the whole experience, because some of you, you'll pick this up. You're like, I want it all. Some of you are like, I just want the air fryer. But there's 200 books that are left. I love that there's pictures that are involved. You get about 80 plus recipes that are in here too. There's the item number 849157. So final 200 of this book. It's a really nice book. And then we also have the final 50 in the accessories. which you'll see Kelly using throughout this, which is nice. Now, you know, I'm going to test your little
French fries, girl.
How many?
So
you put
it
3
could,
pounds
listen,
of fries?
so a traditional bag of fries is a pound, pound and a half, 2 pounds.
Yeah.
We added 3 just to show capacity, but I'll tell you, my family, we go through 1 bag, there's 4 of us, so we grab the frozen bag, we throw it in our 6-quart Deluxe Air Fryer,
that's good.
and we use our air fryer for that air crisp technology, and that's what it's patented. Dash has a patent on our air crisp technology. It actually spins the air, this heated air, basically, as if you were dunking it in hot oil, but you're dunking it and surrounding it with the heated air, the superheated air.
Cook.
It gives you that beautiful even cook because of the way it circulates on the inside. It's hard to see because it's dark. Oh, you can see that. Perfect. You can see that there's nowhere that there isn't going to get the air because of that grating.
Yep.
All right, so we did our French fries, and then this is fun. I don't know if you've ever made homemade tortilla chips, but you just grab your favorite tortilla brand, and maybe you're somebody that likes a whole wheat tortilla, or if you like the low carb tortilla, you choose whatever your favorite tortilla brand, and we just cut them into little strips. You can see our little triangles, and then we added taco seasoning, okay? But you could do like the chili lime seasoning, some paprika, chili powder, garlic, salt, whatever you want to do, barbecue salt, whatever you want to do. We're going to pop them in our air fryer, and because of our air crisp technology, and by the way, didn't mention, it's just time and temperature on the front, so very easy to use. Go up top, I'm going to go to about 375 degrees. We go all the way from 175 to 400 degrees, okay? Nice. So you're able to choose time and temp. Now, a lot of air fryers, you can't do that. It's just 1 temp and that's it.
Right.
Not
Cross
with this
your
one.
fingers.
Yeah, you cross your fingers, right? Exactly, and then you can set your time down front. And so that's the beauty of this machine, is it's ease of use. I mean, is this a gift for somebody? It's a great gift, too.
It'd be a great if you just got married, if you know someone that just got married, if they just got their first house or first apartment, you know, even if, you know, if it's someone who's just like
college dorm.
Yeah, or someone could have went to college and now your home is a little bit smaller and you're like, okay, I want to make sure I'm not trying to fire up my oven, right? There's a lot of times you're like, I don't want to fire up my oven for just 3 of us. You can fire this up, and then if someone was going to come over and stop by randomly, you still have enough space to add stuff. So there are 3 colors that you can choose from. I'll let you know right now, the aqua is what we're using. See, there's one of those accessories that you get. It's a
that's the shallow pan. If you have picked
kit.
up, there weren't very many accessories left, but you get the pan, the shallow pan. And I'm going to show you our delicious upside-down pizza when I can make some room for myself. Yeah, aqua is most limited on the air fryer if you want to get that, and then red is the most popular if you want to grab it. Look at that personal pizza. That's okay, there's a personal pizza, and look at, it's hot, so I'm going to set it down, but look at, you can just wipe out. That's how non-stick these pans are. So you're getting, with the accessory bundle, you're getting the deep pan, this is the shallow pan. Right. You're getting a double layer rack. Right, and you're not spraying anything as you're putting stuff in there. No, you don't have to. Okay, no spray. Again, back to Dash's brand motto about unprocessing your food. No oils, no sprays, no spritzes. Now, this is an upside-down pizza, so I'm not suggesting there's no calories in it, but guess what? These oils here are the natural oils from the pepperoni, from the cheese, and then we even did our own homemade crust, but look how crispy, crunchy. That looks good. That's a pizza you'd get like at a restaurant. Oh my goodness. I mean, look at how perfectly cooked that is. And so this doubles as sort of that pizza oven for the miniature pizzas, you know. This really is going to replace your oven or your toaster oven for sure for a lot of things. Oh, absolutely. Okay, let me show you all the colors, and then I'm gonna point out something that you may be thinking and you're like, this is a question I have. I hope Nicole asked for it. So let me point out the colors first, is we do have 3. I'm stepping right at the aqua. You're getting a really great shot of that's the one that Kelly's using right now. This is my most limited opportunity, right? Red is very popular. And I'll tell you, any kitchen item that we do here at HSN, red is always the most popular, right? So many of you love the red. Yeah, 2 to 1. So a lot of you picking up that red, and then we have it for you in white. You will get a few recipes that are included with your purchase, which is really great. This is $40 off. We're at the tail end of this weekly deal drop. We launched it at Sunday. Now, I know it's a Friday night, and you know I always appreciate you letting me into your home. Usually it's in the morning, so I'm very gracious that it's the evening that you're letting me into your home as you're eating your dinner. And think about it, where you kind of like, oh, we waited way too long for that oven to heat up, or, you know, I'm tired of just putting stuff in the microwave, or I don't want to put anything in the fryer, but I have the whole gallon of oil that I have to put. None of that you have to do. You don't even have to spray it. You just drop it in. We dropped in the 5 pound of chicken that you can put in there. 6 quarts, so you're accommodating a lot. But what I wanted to point out that you might be thinking,
as Kelly is revealing everything, she's putting something else in the air fryer.
Yeah.
You might be thinking, oh my goodness, is it gonna burn? Is it gonna burn? No, it has an automatic shut off. So you're never overcooking. I love that.
So great point. Yes, your oven, you know what? I paid $2,000 for my oven 3 years ago. It doesn't shut itself off.
No.
Like, you think for $2,000 they could have come up with a little feature.
If you didn't hear that beep, you're out of luck.
You're out of luck. I think that is such a good point. $60 will shut it off for you. $2,000 too much to ask, right? Okay, so here I do have to show you our biscuits. So these are just the biscuits like that you buy in the can. You just like whack it on the side and it pops open. So, or you could do homemade if you're, you know, so into that, but absolutely. So time and temp. This one we're gonna do about 6-7 minutes, and I'm gonna go up to a little under the 400 mark there. Just read your instructions, and then I always tell people take off some time and take off some temp. So let's say the instructions say 375, go down to 350. Let's say they say 20 minutes, do 15. Because an air fryer is faster. It's essentially super heated convection. And so it does happen faster, and it's less energy. You can imagine the energy that takes to heat up my big oven versus the energy that takes to heat up my small, you know, 6-quart air fryer. I say small, it's not a small air fryer, but it's way smaller than my oven.
Way smaller than, and I'm looking for anything to save my electricity bill because it went up here in Florida.
Girl.
So I'm like, that conventional oven is not turning on this summer.
Every time my energy bill comes, I'm like, they got the address wrong. This is not my house.
I messed that up.
I'm gonna need to take out a second mortgage to pay my energy bill. I think we're all feeling that. It's been a hot, hot summer. So this is that deep pan that you get. And get it out here quick.
That comes with your accessory. There it is.
If you get that accessory bundle, which I know there's
there's 15 left. If you want it, go to hsn.com.
You do get this deep pan. You get the shallow pan from the pizza, and then you get a double layer rack, and you get some skewers as well. So this was just straight from the tube as well. And these are our cinnamon rolls.
I just need a fork to.
So I'm just gonna drizzle a little of this, and we're just gonna let it settle over top there of your cinnamon rolls. But if you're thinking, you know, the holidays are coming, I'm gonna have guests over, I'm gonna have family in town, and my ovens are gonna be full, we're gonna be getting ready for the holiday meal. Where am I gonna be baking everything? Where am I gonna be? Where's my second or third place to put? You could do your green bean casserole in here. We've got mac and cheese if we've got time to get to it. Use the accessory bundle, and if you don't get the accessory bundle, you can still cook your casseroles inside here. It's just gonna take a little bit longer because it's deeper.
And remember, and you're not spraying it, right? It has a non-stick that's built in, so it releases the food very nicely, which is really great. Red, aqua, and white are your choices. A lot of you are picking up the white, the red, and then aqua is my most limited. Here's the thing, it's $40 off, right? If you wanna, let's give it to you for $9.99. I'm so excited that we have this promotion because this is, you're at the right place at the right time to get an air fryer and see how it's such a game changer, not having to worry about cooking with oil, not having to worry how to dispose of all the oil and still get to fry your French fries, make your own chips. We're gonna show you a steak. We had a 5-pound chicken, whole chicken that was in there as well, chicken wings, mac and cheese, all these things that you're making. You're not spraying and you're not using oil. There's the accessories. They sold out. Congratulations to those that were able to get it. Cookbook, final, about a little more than 150 of you can pick that up if you want to go ahead and grab it.
This is your favorite one. Here,
this is my favorite. It's a steak. But when you sign up for the HSN credit card, we put $50 in your account. You get it for $9.99. Yeah, because whenever Kelly showed me, we had this a few days ago, and she was like, I made a steak. I said, girl, you know I'm from Texas.
How much of that? Technically, I'm a Texan.
Right, I'm like, am I gonna get that perfect steak in an air fryer? And it will, we'll show you, cut into it. Oh,
so
it's a perfect steak.
Those of you that did grab those accessories, this is the final little piece that comes. So you do get those lovely skewers, and you could even have some shrimp on there. You get the double layer rack, so that's coming. And then a steak in an air fryer is sort of a novel idea.
You're like, what?
Where did I put my steak? But it's really a nice way to do it if you don't want to go out in the heat on the grill or in the cold weather on the grill, because you can still get that beautiful crust, that exterior, that cooking, because it gets, you know, 400 degrees.
It's not dried out.
It's
right?
not dried
it's glistening.
Yeah,
Love
it's
that.
a beautiful way to do a steak. Try it. I mean, I really want you to try it, because honestly, you're gonna surprise yourself with how tasty that your steak is when you do it in an air fryer. It locks in the juices. It really does a nice job of locking in the juices. And when I did my husband his first air fryer steak, he was like, okay. He was totally skeptical.
He was
totally skeptical and be skeptical. Like, get it home and try it.
Yeah.
And be skeptical and prove us right, because honestly, it does. It locks in the moisture. It still bakes the interior. You still get that beautiful sort of flavoring. You can add your steak seasonings, however you want to do it. But it can be a chicken breast. It can be a piece of salmon. It can be a grilled cheese sandwich. It can be you're just eyeing it, girl. That fork's clean.
This is my piece. I mean, it's so juicy. Am I gonna put this whole? Well, I guess you're gonna have to take it away. Let me see. That's good. That's a good air fryer. I mean, that is good. It's moist. It's tender.
It's juicy, right? Okay, speaking of juicy, we gotta get back to these.
Okay, what do we have now?
All right, so remember just a few minutes ago, I started a couple of things. So I started my shrimp and my veg.
Yep, it didn't burn.
Look how perfect.
Nice, perfect.
So beautiful, so caramelized. And then I did my homemade tortilla chips. Look at the crispy, crunchy, that's the taco seasoning there. So actually what I'm gonna make is these beautiful homemade tortilla chips. And then I'm gonna take my shrimp quesadilla. It was just shrimp and quesadilla vegetables. All right, so there's our crispy, and then we're gonna top those and make some nachos with that. But I'm telling you, have fun with this machine. You don't have to go to the stovetop every time you wanna make a beautiful meal. This will sit out on your countertop, and I want you to use it for things that you might not have thought to use an air fryer for.
Absolutely, especially a steak. You probably didn't even think of that too.
Chicken breast, piece of salmon, your shrimp dinner, your fish tacos, you know, homemade tortilla chips. All you do is taco seasoning, and I mean, you can see the crunch. Listen.
You can see it. I wanted to show you. This is how we started.
Yep.
This is our tortilla that we started with. Here's the one that we put in the air fryer, just to show you before, after. Right? So it has a beautiful crisp to it. So you're getting, but you're not putting any oil. We're not spraying anything whatsoever. I mean, that's a nice break, right? Like, you hear that crunch.
You hear the crisp.
That is what you're getting.
And it's no oil. Think of how they make them at the Mexican restaurant. They dunk them in oil. They're delicious. Don't get me wrong. I love a good fried chip, but they're all the oil, right? Now you're making them by using that superheated air, which air, last I checked, has way less calories than oil.
I think so too. Last time I checked too.
I would take one for the team on here.
Look at that. Oh, look at the steam coming off
I mean, talk about the pillowy interior, the perfect exterior.
Look how we're all evenly cooked though. That's what's great about that. We're talking about, there's no like, who's gonna get the burnt biscuit, right? We're not fighting over who's gonna get the one that's not fully cooked and who's gonna get the burnt one. They're all evenly cooked. It's just that golden
crisp that you always like aim for, you know, in your oven, but you don't get it because you've overcooked it or you walked away or your oven didn't tell you they were done. Okay, and this is just a little gravy with some sausage.
Yes.
So biscuits and gravy, right? Time for the morning. Do it in your air fryer. Something you might not have thought of is doing biscuits in your air fryer or doing your cinnamon rolls in your air fryer or a pizza in your air fryer or a steak.
Right, you're saving time. Right, you're saving time. You're getting that even cook. You're not having to worry about oil. We're not spraying it because it's a non-stick. 6 quarts, and you're getting it at $40 off. Red, white, and aqua are your 3 colors that you can choose from. 849-105 is the item number. You can check out all our weekly deal drops on hsn.com. We have many, many things where we have really dropped the price for you to go ahead and dive into that. Okay, we're gonna take a really quick break, but I'm really excited because a rice cooker has been a game changer in my husband's chicken and in his kitchen, and he loves to cook. But imagine you can cook the perfect rice, you can set it, and you just walk away, and it's perfect